Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Fiona here. I hope you guys are keeping well. Oh, I've got my little assistant coming. So today's video, this one's for my Insta fam. Last week I shared how we go about meal prep in the Colade household. Mo, you can't drink my coffee, babe. You can't drink mummy's coffee, okay? How we go about meal prep, and I had so many questions. So I just wanted to share exactly how we do it, because there's a little bit of a, strategy to it. So hopefully this will bless you guys. So first things first, we are a bulk cook family. In fact, let me just put the camera down so that it's not shaking and that we can properly get into this. Give me 1 second. Let's see, I'm gonna use the Vaseline to stabilize the camera. Okay. So we are a bulk cook family, and what that means is that once a week, typically on a Saturday, I will make 3 meals that will cover the whole family for a week. And there's a bit of a strategy behind how we pick these 3 meals. So the 3 meals will be 2 sauces and 1 carb heavy meal. So I'll give you guys an example. That could be a big pot of bolognese, a big pot of Nigerian beef stew, and a pot of jollof rice, right? So we've got the carb and the 2 stews. And the reason that we do this is because of one of the questions that I received, which was, what do you do if you like variety? You don't want to feel like you're eating the same things. Well, as much as it may sound like 3 meals isn't a lot of variety, we actually choose 2 sauces that can be eaten with multiple carbohydrates. So let me share this with you guys. Oh, so good. Yeah, whipped coffee hype is real, guys. Try it. But yeah, so for example, let's say I'm making bolognese. You can make spaghetti bolognese. You can chuck some kidney beans into your bolognese and make chili con carne. You can make lasagna. You can also make a shepherd's pie. You can boil some potatoes, mash them, chuck them on top. Like, you can get so much out of that one meal that I've given as an example. And it's the same for the other sauce that we make, like a Nigerian stew. You can stretch that. You can eat that with pounded jam. You can eat that with rice. You can really have some fun with it. And then of course, with regards to the carb heavy meals such as the jollof rice, well, you can kind of try to make it as varied as possible by having it with a different type of protein. So with chicken one day, with fish another day, switch your vegetables up, etc. Another thing I'll say is, so I don't spend longer than 2 hours, about 2 hours 15 minutes in the kitchen doing the bulk cook. And that is also because the specific meals that we choose are meals that can be made within that time frame. So we don't go for the foods that really require that slow cook to really get those flavors. No, we will go for foods that are really kind of, quick to make, or go for the quicker version of those particular meals. One example is I have a quicker way of making jollof rice than I would probably make it if we were going to have guests. So yeah, just thought I'd add that as well. That's pretty much that, and it's just been a blessing. So there are 3 pros for us as a family of having this bulk cook system in place, which is 1, it saves a lot of time. I know that some people find cooking to be therapeutic and don't mind to be in the kitchen every day, which is amazing. If that's what cooking is for you, then by all means keep doing that. But for me, it's not something I enjoy doing. I enjoy cooking, but during the course of the week, I run a business. I would rather be able to spend extra time on that and, just save time cooking. So yeah, and then on the other front, guys, it's a money saver. It's a money saver, because rather than, basing our food shop on things that we think that we need, we actually base our food shop on what we know that we need, because we have this food rota in place. So we end up kind of, saving more money, because we're not wasting money on things that we know that we definitely don't need. And then the final thing, stress. Fun fact, guys. Fun fact, and I hope Lou doesn't mind me sharing this, but when people would ask, what's the thing that you guys disagree on the most as a married couple? Ours was food. We would always have food disagreements. And this has been so amazing, because rather than, this was life before bulk cooking. It was, what should we eat for dinner? I don't know. What's there in the house? I don't know. And it would just be this back and forth conversation. We'd have this conversation at lunchtime, when he's at work, I'm working, and it just wasn't pleasant. We just kind of, food was just not our topic. I don't know why. But now that we've got this food system in place, Mo, babes, why are kids like this? now that we've got this food system in place, the questions we're asking each other are, what do you want to eat? And it's like based on the options that we know that we have. So I know that he'll say X, Y, or Z, and he knows that I'll say X, Y, or Z. So yeah, this is it's honeymoon phase again. It's just been a real blessing. Now I'll kind of backtrack a little bit. What we do at the end of the month is we will sit down as a couple and agree on the 12 meals that we're going to be having for the month. So 3 bulk meals a week. So that's 12 a month, right? And this is really good because we're on the same page. We came up with the different meals together. And then actually, to address the variety issue a step further, what we actually also do is we will agree on a couple of what we call fillers. So fillers are foods that are crazy quick to make, that in the case that we don't feel like eating one of the foods that we've got available, we can quickly reach for one of the fillers. And a really quick example of a filler is, you know, jacket potato, beans, cheese, some coleslaw and veg, which I'm sure you guys would agree is it's no stress whatsoever. You literally just put the jacket potato in the oven. Hey, thank you, good girl. You put the jacket potato in the oven and the rest is just a matter of warming things up, right? So we do have some fillers and we agree on these fillers. So another example is frozen burger and chips. Listen, or you know, you could buy ready-made pizza. I don't know if Pizza Express is in other countries, but their frozen pizzas or their fresh pizzas that you can just put in the freezer and then bung in the oven are delicious. So we do have some fillers. So it's just been amazing for us. It saved us so much time. I'll show you guys my Excel sheet actually. I'll snap into that clip. When it comes to our food shop, when I'm deciding on what to buy, I will literally start by listing all of the meals that we're going to be eating for the month. So that's literally 12 meals, and the ingredients that I know are necessary in order to make those meals that we don't typically have in excess at home. So I'm not going to have spices on the list, of course, because we've got enough spices, but the things that I know that we typically have to buy on a monthly basis. So I list all of those, almost like a recipe somewhat, and then once those are covered, then I move on to the kind of everyday household essentials. So I will have a category for breakfast foods, a category for toiletries, a category for cleaning products, a freezer foods, etc. So it's just an amazing system that has just taken so much of the stress around kind of meal prep that I don't enjoy having. So I hope that's been a blessing. I'm trying to think of anything I've missed. Our foods do feed the entire family. My daughter is 13 going on 14 months, and so she pretty much eats what we eat. But yes, so that's pretty much it. I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have been, you know, Bulk Cook alumni for a minute. I am going to share the template, the Excel sheet that I use. It's so basic, but some of you asked for it, so I'm going to put it in the description box. It's a quick download. You don't need to subscribe to anything. And yes, that is it. Let me know if this video has been helpful, if you understand the blessing that bulk cooking is, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remain blessed. Thank you for watching. Bye. You say hi. Say bye-bye. You have to look here, babes.
So that's your challenge. Which into the script are you going to
say subscribe and see you soon.
decide that right yes now?
No? Wow, shade. Bye.